Oh, oh, no, not again. Good morning, survivors, and after yesterday's horrendous encounter at Navezgane Falls and that tier 3 supply run, I'm a little bit worried about day 28 Horde night. So, with that in mind, I'm going to be upgrading my base this morning in the daylight and standing on this wall just for the hell of it. Getting iron spikes in place and doing whatever I can to prepare for day 28 because I do not know how I'm going to survive it now. I'm really worried about my ammo count and about my defences. So, let's see what happens, shall we? Yep, number one priority. I'm going to just get some spike traps down and repair whatever's already down here. Okay, I think that's that done for now. I'll try and keep... Oh, my flipping life. Try and keep an eye out for any more that needs sorting out. Next thing I'm going to do is go and hand in that tier 3. So it's going to be a bit of a trek to Trader Bob in the desert. And see what rewards we can get from him. Just going to do a quick stop off at Jen on the way down to see Bob. See if she's got any cheap brass, basically.
Thank you so much. Hey, come again.
I don't really like to, but I have just bought gas from Jen just because I'm running low and I really haven't got time to scavenge it at the moment, so kind of a waste of money, but I do not want to be running out of gas. I really don't. Also bought some brass off her. Just because I'm desperate. I might have to do some serious air conditioning unit scavenging as soon as I get a chance. So, off to Bob. Let's go see Bob. Yeah, I've just put 2 points, one into perception, and so I could unlock level 2 of salvage operations. I'm getting to the point where I need to salvage faster now, so I think it's okay to do that. It's justifiable. Just harvesting a couple of cars near Bob's. I'm going to have to do it more and more for the brass radiators and hopefully whatever else I can get from them. Yep, just salvaged another car outside Bob's. I've got 3 brass radiators now. It's a good way of getting a supply of brass, I think. It's a little inefficient, but there's a good chunk of brass in those radiators if I remember right. But let's have a look. I'm not going to scrap it. I'm gonna.
We have all kinds to do here. I bet your nose is so high in the air you can drown in a rainstorm.
Yep, we'll have Molotovs.
I'd be proud too.
Shut up, Bob. I'm talking.
Job.
Jesus Christ, we got no manners. Yeah, I'm going to have the Molotovs because they're going to be useful for Horde night. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, Crucible. Alright, finished at Bob. I've not taken another quest from him at the moment. Quest, mission, whatever you want to call it. Perhaps should have done. I might go and see Wrecked in a little while, actually. I was part tempted. Sorry, I thought I heard something then. No? Never mind. I was kind of tempted to buy a generator bank, but I might come back on day 28 daytime to do that if everything else is looking okay. I can't make them yet. I'm about 11 or 12 points short of electrician, I think, to be able to make a generator bank. But I do want to get one up and rocking very soon. It's long overdue. Just as a note, I only do ever salvage unlootable vehicles. Do have loot respawn switched on and set to every 7 days. Because this is a casual playthrough, so I don't mind that. It makes it... It's a little bit easy mode, but, you know. I am back at base, as you can tell, by the fact that I've still not finished the windows off yet. And I just remembered that I had... Oh, it's vanished off the map now. I did have an airdrop somewhere around there in the snowy biome. So I might, when I've just sorted out what I'm going to do at base, namely smelt some radiators and try and make some more of these things. Brass as well, until let's... Oh no, radiator in first, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is risk going to get that airdrop, because it could be weapons, it could be ammo, could be all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things that I require to ensure my survival. Then again, it could be that going into the snow biome will kill me, because that's what happens to me a lot when I go into new areas. I realise everything still looks a bit random at the moment, but it makes sense to me, and it certainly will do when everything is complete and looking good. Although I do obviously go into the wrong cupboards all the time, but I don't like using storage crates. I like a workshop, a couple of workshops, and a kitchen, rather than everything just being completely utilitarian. Right, off we go. In the rain, to the snow biome. There's a good idea. We're not going to get cold at all, are we? Just stopping off again. I've just looted a couple of cars and looted a shit ton of brass and some 9mm bullets. So it does pay off just to stop and loot occasionally. What did I get? 300 brass and 28 9mm bullets. And again, a radiator from this dude. So as long as I can keep crafting those bullet casings, I do need to get some lead for some bullet tips, and some potassium nitrate for some gunpowder. I think what I'm going to do, just as this brief little interlude on my journey up north, I'm going to try and prep as much as I can today on day 27, and that'll leave me the daytime of day 28 to do something else. So that's what we're doing. I also want to replace my windows at the base and get them looking nice and pretty. Here we are then, snow biome. One thing it's really good for, actually, is easily spotting birds' nests. Have I already been into the snow biome? I didn't seem to get got the challenge popping up. So I'm just going to have a quick saunter along here, because I'm sure there's an airdrop around here somewhere. Obviously keeping my eyes out for mountain lions and bears. Big holes in the ground. There we go. Airdrop, spotted it. I knew it was here somewhere. Glad I remembered about it. Well, I will be glad if it's something really nice. I did sneak past a mountain lion on the way up here, so let's just stop for a second before I trigger it. Check the perimeter. Supply crate. Not what I was hoping for. Still, worth checking. Back we go via Trader Rect. I'm going to see what missions he's got. Pick one up from him, but then probably head back to base and do what I said. I need to replace this headgear and my feet and my gloves, I believe. So yeah, try and get some better armor ready for the 4th Horde night, day 28, or night 28 I should call it, because it is rapidly approaching. Oh, wrecked. What have you got for me today? Well, you know, that's more pleasant than you normally are. Infested clear, 603 meters northeast. Fetch clear, 317.
You better take this job.
Goldsmith
I'm not in the mood
residence.
for any more of your bullshit.
Do you know what? Screw it.
You better not fuck this up.
Oh, eat
I'll
my
cut
shit.
your goddamn throat.
I'm going to go do this. I've got time. It's daylight. I know it's wasted ammo that I need to keep. But I also need to see what rewards I can get my hands on. Here we are again. Back once again with the Renegade Master. Manster? Oh, I don't know. The Goldsmith residence. Have I not been here before? I can't remember. Just whack some fuel back in this thing because it's getting low. Oh, did I put the fuel inside it? That's foolish. Right. Just deal with this guy so we don't inadvertently pull him when we're inside. And then we'll see what happens here on a tier 3 infested clear, the Goldsmith residence. Let's go! As usual, I'm just going to nip and check the mail again first. Ooh, nice. More accurate when firing 9mm weapons, see? It was bloody well worth it just for that. Just for that. Hello? Anybody home? I've come to say hello. Remarkably quiet so far, and I do not trust quiet. Hello, creepy white guy. Here we go. Oh, please. Come on then. Has he exploded? Nope. It's all well and good getting the perk that gives me more accuracy, but if I just bloody miss, then that's not any good, is it? Not going to miss with that. That was alright. That was alright. Quick reload. Oh, missed the toolbox. Duct tape. It's too quiet. Bit of Grandpa's moonshine, that's nice. Okay. Oops, hello. Got to reload again, didn't I? Police everywhere. Obviously, we're meant to fall down there and then come back up. Come on then. Orky. Sorry, Pooch. I'm not going to play your game. I'm going to go down the ladder. In fact, I'm going to let you all come to me. Up you come. Up you come. Oh, down you go. Ah, you're not playing. Alright, let's have a proper look down here now. No, nothing else here. It's just a little basement trap that I didn't fall into because the policeman did it for me. Right, that's the kitchen cleared. Ground floor cleared. Let's see what awaits me up the stairs. I'm guessing probably zombies. Hello. Yep. Limit their options. Whoa! Die. Oh, come on, hit her in the head. Oh, what a time to run out of ammo. Still not clear yet. I am using a lot of this ammo that I really need to be saving for Horde night. But, you know, I've been in here. Oh, no, not again. Double irradiated screamers. Have I got away with that? Got away with it. Jesus balls. I was scared then, because I thought I was about to have to waste a hell of a lot more ammo. I can see why people are complaining about having to deal with that. Especially mid-mission, it's like, really? Do we have to? couldn't hit bloody barn door with a blunderbuss at the moment. What I really need is a rad remover mod for this gun. That would be very handy. Jesus. Not bothered about you, little builder man. It's not a very good shot with the baseball bat, that wasn't. It's definitely keeping me on my toes a lot more, these tier 3s. And you'll have to forgive me because I'm still having frame rate issues and I'm not entirely sure why. I will try and solve that. I know I keep saying that, but everything I've... What did I use the shovel for? Everything I've tried so far hasn't worked, so it's going to take some thinking about. Nothing in here. Up to the top floor then. Let's just make sure we're fully reloaded. Anything behind me? Nothing obvious. No, behind is clear. Right. Oh, they spotted me. We're going downstairs. Let him come to me. Ah, you missed me. You missed me with your vile breath. Reload. Ah! Oh, that was a lovely shot after the reload. Another policeman! Done it. Clocked it. Booked it, packed it. Some of you'll know the rest. Some of you won't. Whoa, that was fun. That was fun. Intense, but fun. Right, what have we got? Crippler mod. Yes, that's going straight on the handgun, that is. And 2 more handgun parts. That means I can make my legendary level 6 handgun. Yes. God, it was so worth doing this quest. Right, so note to self. Ah, oh, salvage tool crafting skill. Lovely. Don't forget the infested cache, David. Lovely. This was well worth it. Well worth it. Pleased with that. Really pleased with that. See, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But if it pays off, then, you know, makes it worth the effort. Just need to load the bike up. Nip back to wrecked. And then we're back to base. So, yes, as I was saying, note to self. I need to craft some more lockpicks, although I don't need them urgently. I need to craft my level 6 legendary handgun. And I need to craft... Oh, I need to put that on. Armour. Desperately. I'll just see how much of this I can ram on the bike, but I'm not encumbered now anyway, so that's okay. That's nice. Crippler mod. Right. Quick mission to wrecked. And then back to base for some nighttime crafting and construction. Awesome. Enjoyed that. Thanks for watching it with me. Just reloading in case it gives me any shit.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Ooh, choices. 9mm ammo, which I need, obviously. Or Molotovs, which I also need. I can craft 9mm ammo. I cannot craft Molotovs at the moment, so Molotovs it is. See what he's got for tomorrow. No chance. I'm not doing a tier 3 restore power. I'll set that up and I can nip and do that in the daytime tomorrow. The fetch clear. Oh, Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn.
Ready to do some work.
Because I know what happens there, because I've played this game before.
Don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Here we are back at base. I still kind of like the look of those windows, even though I am going to change them for the centrally done ones. Yes, we are back at base. I've got a load of inventory to sort, which will take me a few minutes. And then I've got some upgrading and crafting to do. And some building, and some digging, and some modifying. And some big bloody trees blocking my view of the lake. That's alright, I can mine that. I can harvest them for wood. Right, let's get sorting. God damn it. It doesn't help if you don't leave enough coal in your forge, does it? So you don't actually smelt the things you were smelting. Can't get the bloody staff. Yes, I've just taken care of a load of crafting, including my... Oh, there she is! I mean, it's only a pistol. It's only the standard pistol, but it is the first time I've crafted a legendary weapon. So, let's just swap everything over. Got another mod slot, so let's just see if I've got any weapons mods. I've not really been paying attention to the mods I've been chucking in the cupboard. But can you put that on a pistol? Scope. I don't need a scope on the pistol, really. Let's see if I can fit this foregrip mod on the pistol. I don't think I've ever tried that before. No, you can't. I mean, I didn't think you'd be able to. It wouldn't make sense if you could, but you never know. It's always worth a look. In that case, I might as well bang the scope on it then. I don't want full auto. I don't want semi on the pistol. I want single shots for accuracy. I mean, I don't like having a scope on the pistol because it looks shite, but it will help me a lot. It will help me out a bit on Horde night. So I'm going to probably repair that and sell it. 160, that's okay, right. Put that in mind. That's my to sell things safe. I stack up anything that's going to be sold in there. But I am at the moment unbelievably short of 9mm ammo. I've not got anywhere near as much as I was hoping to have. Which is going to cause me problems when it comes to... I've got some more on the go in there. So I'm not sure what to do about that at the moment. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy these windows, apart from that one, because that's the only one that's right. And I'm going to replace them. There's nothing quite like fitting out half of your base with something and then realising you need to smash it all up and change it because you don't like it. It's a great feeling, that. Still, it's quite good fun smashing glass. Not in real life, of course. I wouldn't condone such behaviour. Right, let's get this done. Once again, the copy shape and rotation function really coming into its own when I upgraded these windows. It really does make life a hell of a lot easier. Upgraded these windows, replaced these windows with the shape I wanted. Just using the existing template that I'd already got established in one hole. Just being able to replicate the pattern throughout the whole rest of the base. Using that that copy, shape and rotation. It makes it so much easier. And makes the job fly by. I know there's a lot of players out there that would see this as completely unnecessary and pointless, but to me it's half the fun of the game is crafting a nice looking base. I've seen a few videos recently of people who've done very utilitarian bases, which is all just stacks of boxes and all the crafting tables and everything all pushed close together, which is great and it works for them and I'm really happy for them. But what I like to do is have a giant Lego set and see what I can build that looks good as well as has a practical purpose. So the next thing, just to finish it off, people have been possibly wondering why I use those square columns. Where is the one I am after? Where are you? It's got to exist still. I'll be very, very, very upset if it doesn't. Because that will ruin my design again. It does exist, I was just being completely and utterly blind. This one's a little more tricky. These half-arched blocks on advanced mode tend to rotate in a really bizarre way, so you kind of have to just pick one shape and run around to all the different bits in the room where you have that shape, or at least that's the best way I've found to do it, rather than changing the rotation for every single one that you lay. So it's a bit long-winded, but I think overall the effect is worthwhile once it's finished. I think it looks really good. And again, I've been doing this base design for the last several years on every single one of my playthroughs. Every time I take a break for a year or two, come back to it on the different updates, I always try and recreate this base as I've had it before, because I love it. So I realise I have just pushed it slightly into the next day, but I just wanted to get that bit of design done. Those windows look bloody awesome. I'm really pleased I went with the halfway through the block design. I'm pleased with that. I've got my little portals through into the next room. That's why I left those columns square, so I could have a nice rounded finish, a nice archway through there. So, coming up from the ladder, I've got 4 entryways into 4 rooms that are all interconnected and all have their own separate function, which will make a lot more sense and certainly look a lot better once all the floors have been painted properly and I've got a bed in place and furniture and pictures, and it's a home away from home. Just go and have a quick look at those windows from the outside before we call this episode. Oh, yes. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this now, but I'm just going to, just to give it the completion. It wasn't strictly necessary to do this, but I really didn't want to leave it looking incomplete after all that work, getting it all upgraded and all the rest of it. So, just a little job to do. Oh, you are kidding. 1 piece of cobblestone short of upgrading. Didn't really need 1,000 just to do this. Right, let's have a look at that bad boy. Oh, yes. Oh, I've not completed the top yet. Ah, screw it. I'm going to go do that. And then I will call it for this episode. And again, same as downstairs. I thought for how long it would take me to do it, it was just worth upgrading all these wooden blocks to cobblestone just to give it that complete look, at least from the outside. There we go, that's that. Go and have a quick look at it from the outside again. I've still got 1 more layer of blocks to put on top of that, but I'm not fussed about that for the moment. You'll understand why when I do it, but look at that. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to log out here because I've already overrun this episode this daytime cycle by an hour and a half. I really didn't mean to, but sometimes, you know, you just have to finish a job when you've started it. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, drop me a comment. Please drop me a comment. And share the video on your own socials or with any 7 Days players that you may know. It would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time to see if my beautifully crafted base can survive day 28. That's always the risk of combining your rest base and production base with your horde base. But I like to do that, you know. Who wants to live in 2 places? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.